What's up, Dog Pound? Y'all ready for this? Man, the 2025 season is coming up fast, and the energy in Cleveland is intense. We're counting down the days until training camp, and the big question on everyone's mind is, who's going to lead our offense as QB1? And get this, according to Sports Illustrated, Hall of Fame legend Chris Carter just dropped a serious warning for our Browns about the quarterback situation. And when a guy like Carter speaks, you listen, he's not just anybody. He's a straight-up legend who knows what he's talking about. So, what's his message? Carter looked at our QB room and kept it real. He believes an unexpected name could come out of nowhere and take the lead in the QB1 race. No spoilers yet, but let me tell you, this has got the Dog Pound buzzing. So what do you think, Dog Pound? Do we have a hidden gem ready to shock the league, or should we be hitting the panic button? Before we dive into the analysis, let's set the stage real quick. Our Browns are coming off a brutal 2024 season, only 3 wins and 15 losses. After a 2023 playoff run, that crash hit hard, but 2025 feels like a fresh start. The front office is making moves, Kevin Stefanski is back calling plays, and we've got a reloaded roster with fresh talent. So let's break down how Carter's warning fits into our plan to shine again in the AFC North. Here's the deal. Chris Carter, one of the greatest wide receivers in NFL history, told Sports Illustrated he's been watching our QB situation closely. And he said what? He thinks an under-the-radar player could step up and take over. He's not just talking. Carter sees real potential in one of our QBs to flip the script and lead this offense. Now let's talk about who's in the room, because it's more crowded than a game day BBQ. We've got 4 QBs in the mix. Joe Flacco, the veteran, back on a 1-year deal. Kenny Pickett, who came over in a trade with the Eagles, and 2 rookies. Shedeur Sanders, a surprise 5th-rounder, and Dillon Gabriel, taken in the 3rd. That's a mix of experience, upside, and youth. Flacco already proved he can carry the load. Just look at 2023 when he took us to the playoffs with 1,116 passing yards and 13 touchdowns in just 5 starts. Pickett, he's a solid bet as a bridge QB, someone to hold it down while the young guns get ready. And the rookies? Sanders and Gabriel have shown flashes, but they've still got to prove they can handle the speed and pressure of the NFL. So when Carter says someone from this group could be the guy, he's probably talking about an underdog, maybe one of the rookies. And that makes sense. Our offense needs a leader who fits Stefanski's scheme: strong run game, quick reads, smart decisions. If one of these QBs can read defenses fast, avoid sacks, and connect with our only proven WR, Jerry Jeudy, they could be the missing piece we've been waiting for. But let's be real, the pressure is on. After averaging only 17.3 points per game in 2024, one of the worst in the league, we need a QB who can make this offense click. The O-line is stacked with DeJuan Jones and Joel Bitonio ready to create lanes, and the run game is bolstered with rookies Quinshon Judkins and Dylan Sampson, plus Jerome Ford, but none of that matters without a QB who can deliver the ball to the playmakers. So what do you think, Dog Pound? Is Flacco the steady vet we need? Will Pickett rise up and prove himself? Or will one of the rookies come in and shock the world? Now let's talk about what this means for the Browns. First off, Carter's warning shines a spotlight on the biggest question of the season: who's going to be QB1? And it's not just about week 1, this is about the future of the franchise. The front office clearly has long-term goals. Drafting 2 quarterbacks in 2025 tells you all you need to know. Deshaun Watson, still recovering from injury, is no longer Plan A. If Carter's right and someone like Sanders or Gabriel steps up, everything changes. A rookie lighting it up early brings hope to the fans and stability to the team. Remember 2007 when Derek Anderson shocked the world and won 10 games? We could be looking at a similar vibe. But if no one steps up, we could be stuck in limbo again, relying on Flacco to save the day. And look, Flacco is clutch, but he's not the future. There's also the morale factor. Our locker room is full of leaders like Myles Garrett, who just signed a 4-year extension and is ready to be even more vocal in 2025. If we find the right QB, our elite defense, which led the league in total yards allowed in 2023, 270.2 per game, won't have to carry the load alone. With a consistent offense, we can finally go toe-to-toe with the Ravens and Steelers. One more thing, the front office is quiet in the trade market, and that's a little worrying. We've got 2 first-round picks in 2026, which is pure gold. But outside of Judy, our WR room is thin. No true WR2. That's rough for any QB, rookie, or vet. Could Andrew Berry pull a surprise trade for a guy like Terry McLaurin? Or are we rolling with local rookie Luke Floria to step up? What do you think, Dog Pound? Do we need a major offensive weapon, or can we roll with what we've got? Looking ahead, the goal for 2025 is simple. Climb out of the basement. After a 3-15 season, even 7 wins would be a win. But honestly, this team looks different. On defense, we added linebacker Carson Schwessinger, who insiders say could start day 1. Terry Pluto called him special, and that's music to our ears. The D needs fresh legs to stay elite. On offense, Stefanski bringing back the wide zone scheme is huge. Bitonio and Jack Conklin are pumped for that ground and pound identity we had in 2020 when we went 11-5. The RBs, Judkins, Sampson, and Ford Vasa are all promising. If the O-line stays healthy, that run game could be our secret weapon to ease pressure on the QB. But Carter's message also puts pressure on Stefanski himself. The guy's an offensive mastermind, but now he has to pick a QB and develop him fast. Former NFLer Cecil Shorts put it blunt. Stefanski, prove you're that guy and make one of these rookies shine. If Carter's right and a rookie takes the reins, we might finally see a creative, less predictable offense. As for GM Andrew Berry, he's playing it cool, but we know he loves a surprise. Remember when he brought in Flacco out of nowhere in 2023? Masterstroke. Now, with 2 2026 first-rounders, we're in a great spot to chase a franchise QB next year if no one steps up now. But Carter's saying the answer might already be here. Could he be right? The Dog Pound is lit over this news. On social media, fans are split, some backing Flacco to steady the ship, others hyped to see Sanders take over after the Colorado buzz, and a few pulling for underdog Gabriel. One thing's clear, we're starving for a QB to bring us hope again. We've had enough QB chaos, remember 2018 with 4 different starters? Yeah, we're not going back there. So what's the buzz on X, Twitter? Opinions are flying. Some think Carter was hinting at Sanders with all that Hall of Fame potential talk. Others believe Pickett could surprise since he's already seen NFL action. But one thing everyone agrees on, we want a QB who'll wear the orange and brown with pride and bring us back to the playoffs. Honestly, 2025 feels a bit like 1999 when we returned to the NFL and Tim Couch was the hopeful face of the franchise. That didn't go as planned, but the energy was the same, trying to find the guy. Today, with a stronger roster and a dominant defense, we're in a better position to make some noise. But Dog Pound, what do you think? Is Carter right and one of these underdogs will rise? Or do we still need more time to find our true franchise QB? Talk to us, Dog Pound. What a crazy ride this is already, and we haven't even kicked off yet. Chris Carter's warning has lit a fire, and 2025 is shaping up to be a roller coaster. Is our QB1 already on the roster, or are we looking at 2026 for the answer? One thing's for sure. The Browns are alive, the defense is elite, and the Dog Pound never quits. Now it's your turn. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think should be QB1? Flacco, Pickett, Sanders, or Gabriel? And what did you think of Carter's take? Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with your fellow Dog Pound faithful. Let's make some noise together. Until next time, go Browns.